Hello everyone and welcome to TowTwins in EVE, your weekly update for EVE Online stuff. I am your host, delonewolf. A dev blog called Backwards and Forwards was released by CCP Unifix. It's about a shift in focus on the core game of EVE since the release of Crucible and the reorganization of CCP, but also about the upcoming expansion, EVE Online Inferno. The information is of course light on details, but a few focal points in the run-up to the expansion and the expansion itself will be Concord-sanctioned warfare, faction warfare, and the link between EVE Online and Dust 514. CCP Torfy Friends posted a dev blog about his team called Team Avatar. This team is responsible for defining the future vision of avatar-based gameplay in EVE and maintaining the current avatar gameplay, like the captain's quarters and the character creator. A news headline at mmorpg.com linking an article to techcrunch.com had some interesting information on our favorite game. EVE Online brought in $66 million in revenue in 2011. The current subscriber base is around 400,000 people, so EVE is still growing. I personally have noticed a lot of newer players in the help channel, so that backs this up. CCP expects 2012 to be its biggest year yet, with a summer release of Dust 514 and with what was written in the article as an Asian expansion of EVE, which I suspect is the Japanese localized client that CCP is planning to release. I say bring it on, it looks like this year will be very exciting for us EVE players. From the forums I learned that the rebalancing of hybrids has been delayed a bit because the dev in charge, CCP Tallest, has recently become the father of twins, so congratulations to him. Last week also saw the release of a patch that addresses a number of issues leading to client crashes. On the topic of crashes, I should probably also mention that on Monday I experienced a server crash around 2200 EVE time. Luckily I managed to duck up, but it did convince me to call it a night, and I went to play a bit of Civilization that evening. From EVE News 24, an article that caught my eye is that a group of Chinese players has started a Hulkageddon-like event on faction battleships, marauders and Tech 3 cruisers. They use tornadoes for the ganks and have done over 100 billion ISK in damage so far. At the moment, the movement also seems to be growing, so ganking is quite a popular sport even among the Chinese. And finally, another dev blog has been released just today, so let me just go over there and check it out because I haven't been able to prepare for that one. The dev blog is about the renaming of modules in EVE Online. A few pretty interesting things they're working on in my opinion. First of all, the meta level of items. These will get standardized names, so meta level 1 will become upgraded, meta level 2 limited, level 3 experimental and level 4 prototype. I think this will make it a lot easier to determine whether or not you have a valuable drop from your mission or wherever. They're planning something similar with the skill implants. So all these implants will have a number at the end of their name, which will consist of the implant slot and the percentage bonus that the implant gives. For instance, 702 is for implant slot 7 and a 2% bonus, and that's a pretty good improvement. And they're going to do something with the armor hardeners and modules as well. Instead of using the words reflective, reactive and all those specific words, they're actually going to start using the damage types, so EM, explosive, kinetic. Pretty good change as well. And then there is also going to be some changes in the naming of assault launchers, heavy assault launchers, all the missile stuff. I don't really use missiles, so I can't really place how useful this is going to be to the players, but from looking at the changes that they're planning in the other 3 categories I mentioned, I'd say that this is going to help quite a lot to determine these items and to browse the markets. In general, I think this is a very good improvement that won't make the game any easier, but it's just a bit more convenience in the naming of the modules. So I think this is a very good thing that they're doing this. Anyways, that's it for this week, and I'll see you all next time.